guys, welcome to episode 2 of my Preptober series where I'll be working on character designs and character profiles. And it all starts on October 8th, which is 2 days before Canadian Thanksgiving, and my sister and I went shopping for some Thanksgiving food. And then I had dinner, and after that I was ready to get started on my character designs. Guys, my most requested video I think ever is how I use Artbreeder to create my characters, and I've been meaning to get around to making an in-depth tutorial, but I have not been able to yet. But I am going to be redesigning Anna's character tonight, so I can show you how I do it. I can walk you through it. But yes, if you saw my first ever video where I designed Anna and Ian in the first place, Anna and Ian are my two main characters for my novel. By the way, it's a romance novel. You'll see that these are the designs I came up with for them, and Ian, I'm so set that is what he looks like. Nothing's changing. Like, it's just so Ian. Okay, and I don't see a lot of interracial couples in literature. Well, maybe it's just the ones that I've read, but I wanted to do an interracial couple, and so that's why I made Anna white, because I was set on Ian and he was black, so I was like, okay, Anna will be white. But it doesn't sit right with me that my main character, well, when it's like doing the actual narrating, like it's from her POV, is white when I'm black. Like, I want to showcase black voices in my novels. Like, I want my main character to be black. So we're changing Anna's design. Ian is staying the same. It's just, yeah, we're just gonna change Anna. And this just feels super right to me. It just feels important to me because I want to see more black representation for main characters in novels. So we're scrapping the idea of an interracial couple, and I'm just gonna do Anna and Ian like that. And so let me show you how I design my characters as we do a design update for Anna. So I'm gonna go into the website now, artbreeder.com. So when you first go in, if you don't already have an account, obviously you can make an account. I've already made an account, so I'm just gonna log in. When you get on the browse page, what I like to do is I like to narrow the search down to portrait. That way I only get the character face designs rather than all of those other designs. So I'm gonna look through like this. Another thing that you can do is that you can use this little tab over here where it says search, and you can search up a defining feature of your character. Say for example you want a character with blue hair, you can search up blue hair, and as you can see here, a bunch of character designs will pop up where the character has blue hair, and this can make your search easier if you know a defining feature of what you want to look for. I don't have any, so I'm just gonna stick with the browse tab. So when I find some that I like, I just like to start off by hearting them. That way I can continue my search while still making sure that I don't lose track of the image that I like. Okay, so this is the liked picture that I chose, and it's cool because you can see what her parents look like at the top here, so that someone put together those two pictures to create her. So I'm gonna put together her and another image, so I'm gonna hit remix right here, and then I'm gonna click add parent at the top, and then I'm gonna go to liked because those are my liked pictures. And I am going to first remix her with this girl here to get her hair to be a little bit curlier. So how we do that is under the second girl, I'm going to move the style all the way down, and then for the first girl, I'm going to move it all the way up so that the style is completely the first girl style. Her hair is already a little bit curlier, as you can see, because it's taking a lot of the curls from the second girl, but I'm going to move hers all the way up, and I kind of just play around with it and see how I want it to go. I already think she looks great. Okay, so we're going to keep it like this, and then on the side here, on the right, this is where I can do the finer edits. So since I'm done with the parenting, you can go further. Like, this is why I spend hours on Artbreeder. You can add another parent, you can really keep going, but I like how she looks so far, so I'm just gonna make some few changes. So I want her hair to be a little darker because it's a little bit brown. So I can push the black hair up more, and as you can see, her hair just turned black. I also like chaos. Like, I don't know, sometimes it makes the character look better. I don't know what that changed, so I'm just gonna go back. Honestly, usually I play around with it more, but I really like the way she looks right now. But if you do a lot of things and you're like, oh my gosh, looks terrible, I don't know what I was doing, just hit the reset button and it'll go back to what the first two parents created. So anyways, that is my pretty brief Artbreeder tutorial and how I use Artbreeder to create my characters. If you want a more in-depth tutorial still, let me know, because I hear you guys, I promise. I just sometimes I don't get around to those videos. But if you really do want an in-depth tutorial, I would love to show you because I spend so much time on Artbreeder. So yeah, I'm so glad I got Anna's character design done today because that was basically my only thing on my to-do list today. But tomorrow, the character saga continues. It's really late right now, so I'm going to go to bed. I have work early tomorrow morning. I have church and then work, and then we're gonna get into it. And then I also have Thanksgiving dinner later tomorrow. So I don't know how much I'm gonna get done tomorrow. We'll see. But I'm really glad that I got Anna's character design, and honestly, what she looks like still suits the voice I have for Anna in my head, and that is so important to me, so I'm very, very happy. Anyways, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, guys, or good afternoon, I guess. It is 1 o'clock on Sunday, October 9th, and I just got back from work, and we have a lot to do today. I have to film a video, a Preptober / NaNoWriMo's must-haves. I have to make my character profiles, or at least start making them, and it's Thanksgiving dinner tonight, so cooking is going to start pretty early on today, and so we've got lots to do, not a lot of time, so I'm gonna shower, change, eat breakfast, and then I think I'm gonna fill out my planner so that I can see everything laid out, and it'll make me much more calm about the huge pile of things we have to do. But also, yes, before I do my character profile, I really do want to do more research about how to craft a good character, because I feel like, you know, Preptober, like, we have time to, like, well, that's debatable, but I want to take time to do research to ameliorate my writing and my planning if I can, so I'm gonna watch some craft videos on characters and developing a good character and character profiles. I do like the way my characters are right now, especially Anna and Ian. I feel like they have very distinctive voices, they work well together, and even some of the secondary characters really stand out. But that being said, there are a lot of characters who kind of blend into the background, fade into the background, because they're kind of bland, or like similar personalities for the rest of them. So like, I really want to make each and every character in my novel's voice very distinctive. Yeah, so that's another thing I have to do today. But first things first, I'm gonna eat breakfast. Okay, you guys, I have my tea and I'm ready to fill out my planner and get organized. I'm gonna be using the planner that Rakon sent over to me. It's the Preptober NaNoWriMo planner. You guys, it's a lifesaver. I am a very unorganized person, so to have everything in one spot is literally like the best thing ever. Also, it syncs with GoodNotes and other apps, so like you can use it on your iPad, on your computer, on your phone, and like transfer seamlessly between one and the other. So you can access it really easily, which is great. I'm gonna fill out my daily planner and to-do list. So it is Sunday right now. Okay, planner is filled out. I have everything laid out that I'm gonna do today, and I feel good. It's not an overwhelming amount, so I feel like I can breathe. I'm gonna go start prepping my mac and cheese, and then I will come back here to do character building. Character stuff is so exciting. Yes, okay. Okay, you guys, it is the morning and I'm so excited to dive back into creating my characters. So in this whole character saga, I've done research on how to make my characters stand out and create a good character arc and character profile, and I've created my characters' appearances on Artbreeder. Now I want to create their character profiles and fill them out as much as I can, because we're 2 drafts into this project. I already know a lot about my characters, so I'm going to write down everything that I know, and the way I'm going to do that is by filling out these character profiles that I have in my planner, and then that'll be a good base because I'll know what I still need to discover about my characters when I dive more in depth into their character profiles. So first step is just filling out the basics of their character profile, and I'm going to show you what I did for Anna's because I want to do it for the rest of my characters and I absolutely love it. So this is my character design for Anna. I love it so much. I've never done like a full body design for any of my characters, but I really wanted to do it and I'm obsessed. I didn't quite know where to find like a good website to do this. Like for Artbreeder, I've obviously been able to make faces but never full body, but I found this website. It's called Ready Player Me, and I'm pretty sure it's meant to be like a virtual like world or whatever, but I just like create like a character. I'll show you for like Ian maybe. We'll use this as a base. Okay. And okay, sorry for the lighting, but this website's really dark, but basically you can go through and just like design a character. So I'm gonna design Ian right now, and like you can do like facial structure and stuff like that. I don't know, I think it's so cool, and Okay, first let me choose a good one for him. Okay, I think this one's good. Okay, then for eyes, it would be something like piercing. Yeah, okay, that might be good. But yeah, basically I just play around with all of the designs, and I'm gonna use this to create all of the characters that I want to do a character profile for, and it's literally so fun. I don't know how many characters I want to dive into. Obviously, Ian and Anna, they're my main characters. Vi probably, who's Anna's best friend. And I don't know, I kind of want to take the time to do characters I consider minor characters, because I feel like if I make each of their voices super unique and identified, then they can really stand out, because I don't want any characters that seem too similar. Like, I want them to be very distinct and unique. So I don't know how many character profiles I'm gonna make, we'll see. But yeah, I'm gonna spend the next bit designing characters and filling out the character profiles. So this is the profile that I filled out for Ian. I'm so happy with it. They don't have the best outfit. Okay, some of the outfit choices are actually really good, but like I didn't find something that like really suited Ian, but he's like a jock, like he plays basketball and stuff. So I was like, that works. Yeah, and then I just filled out as much as I could, and again, it's not complete, but I will fill out more and probably be changing more after I'm done the character profile. Now, they have another page in this character profile which has to do with like background relationships and stuff, which is super great and useful, especially for Anna and Ian. They've got a lot of things from, you know, their past and also the people that they're connected with that influence their character arcs and who they are. So I'm gonna fill that out. Probably won't show it because it is a spoil for my story. But yes, I'm really happy with Anna and Ian's profiles so far. I'm gonna fill out these before I get into the character profiles. So I'm just gonna fill out, like, I didn't do Ian yet. I'm gonna do Vi, other characters in my novel, and just do the basic. So not the profile, just the basics. And then I'm gonna do the character profile for Anna and Ian before I dive into the profiles for the minor characters. Hopefully that makes sense. But yeah, that's my update so far, and that's what I'm gonna be working on. Guys, I'm so excited. First of all, it's a lot later. It's Thursday, 2 o'clock, as you can see, but I have the character, like little character profiles done. As you can see, they're a little bit like, there are some spots where it's empty, and like the MBTI here for Ian, I forget what it is. I have to check my Scrivener because I had it from last preparation for my last draft. But yeah, I'm glad that I've done those, and now I'm gonna focus on the character profiles. So sorry for the loud garbage truck in the background, but anyways, yeah, this is the first that I'm hearing that Nano has a Nano Prep available where they have like documents to help you prepare for your like story. I never knew that they had this, but then again, I've only done NaNoWriMo once, and this is the second year. But yes, they have this, which is great. It's like a week by week breakdown. Oh, the garbage truck is so loud. Anyways, so right now I'm working on characters, as you guys know, and then they have like a character development and questionnaire, which is great because I looked at it and it covers characters' wants and needs, which is the main thing that I picked up on my character research, was that establishing a good character want and need is really good for driving the plot and the theme of the novel. So while I think Anna has one, I think it could be more clearly defined. So I'm gonna do that. And then also I just like that it's like a little questionnaire to like get to know your character better. And then I think they have one for the the supporting characters. Okay, that's way better to say supporting characters than like minor characters. I don't think it really matters, but yeah. So I'll fill this out for the supporting characters as well. So I'm just gonna go through and fill all these out. And then from Abby Emmons' character voice video for how to do a good character voice, and like not just for the main character but also supporting characters, she said that it's good to figure out their personality type and then do more research on that personality type and how people with that personality type would react to different things in the world and how they would interact and things like that. And I think that was really good advice. Obviously, I'm not going to just make the supporting characters personality their personality type. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I'm going to make them more individualized, but that's a good reference to pull from. So I'm going to spend some time filling out these character profiles, and that should be the last step in getting my characters ready for draft 3. Okay, you guys, guys, the character profiles are pretty much done. I filled out Anna and Ian's and then the supporting characters, and then I stumbled upon this like blog that's like how to craft like good characters or something of the sort, and I found like this resource for extra questions to ask your characters, and so I filled that out for Anna because I was like, you know what, why not, like get to know Anna more. Even though the readers probably won't even find out half of the things that I filled out, it's still good to know, to like really get to know my character, especially since she is the voice of the novel. Sorry, the other one was getting tired, so I had to switch, and now my hair looks like super messed up. Okay. Anyway, I look so tired. Oh my gosh, okay. Anyways, I think I'm done with the characters and their profiles and their descriptions, and I'm really, really happy with it. I feel like I got to know them even more, even though at this point of the stage, when I'm done 2 drafts, I already knew them pretty well. I think I went as far as I can with them. Or I don't want to put a limit to it, but I think I went even further, which is great. But yeah, in the last episode of this Preptober series, I'm going to be doing all of the final things before NaNoWriMo, like announcing my NaNoWriMo project, setting up my Scrivener document, outlining, well, kind of, because I already have an outline, so it's just like switching things around, like tackling those like major revisions from the reread and like putting that together in an outline and things like that. But I'm so excited. I hope you guys are too. I hope your guys' writing projects, if you have any, are going so well. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!